I'm Shadi, and I want to say this is adventure 19 of 40 before 40. I might have that number off by one, I'm not quite sure, but I'm doing 40 adventures before 40, and today I'm at Lake Jackson State Park, and this is a man-made reservoir or lake that was put in a long time ago. I think they said like in the 20s when I drove in to check in and had to pay the really small fee to park my car. And I love water, and I found some beautiful water today before I meet a girlfriend for her birthday. And I just wanted to talk about abuse of power for just a second, because I experienced a type of fear that I haven't experienced, I think, ever by authority when I parked my car here. So there were no clear signs to me anyway, and it's just a simple mistake of where to park. And there's all these different RVs, campers. And so I parked in an area that I found out later was reserved for RVs. So a ranger came to talk to me, and I was very polite, and she told me that I parked in the wrong area and I was gonna go move my car and have a wonderful day, and which I'm still gonna have. But what happened after that really made me feel empathy or sympathy, because I'm not in the shoes of people who have experienced abuse of power. But she asked for my driver's license, and in that moment she asked me to follow her to her car, and she got on her car radio with her window up and me just standing outside of her car, and she started doing a check on my driver's license. And my heart sank, because I knew that I had done nothing wrong. I have nothing in my history she could look up that would say I did anything wrong, but she had so much power in that moment, and I had none. I mean, she had a gun, um, she had handcuffs, and she could use her power. And even though even though I knew I didn't do anything wrong, just knowing she had that much power over me put a lot of fear in me that I've never experienced before. And she came back giving me my driver's license. Of course, she didn't find anything, and her tone changed, because before that her tone was very intimidating, and then she was like all smiles, because I have nothing in my history. I'm an attorney, I'm a teacher, and I mean, I just paid I don't even have outstanding parking tickets. I paid a parking ticket a few weeks ago. And you know, I just really feel for people who maybe did a little bit more than just park in the wrong place. Um, Maybe their skin color makes them more questionable to the police. Um, you know, I can't imagine like me having done nothing wrong, just parked in the wrong place. And you could have just told me, yeah, you parked in the wrong place, and go park in the right place. You don't have to take my driver's license and do a check on me, do you? Is that the world that we live in, that we don't have trust in people that much that we have to do a background check on them? I mean, I'm not an officer. I don't know police protocols, and I understand if you're a victim, maybe, that's where those things are, become necessary, those type of protocols. But it saddens me that we live in a society that I could park in the wrong place and have that much fear instilled in me and that there can be someone who has that level of power. And I just want to be clear that, like, I do respect officers. I think there are good and bad people in every profession, every level of power, and it comes down to humanity and what's really in your heart and soul, and whether you choose evil paths or you choose good ones, more positive ones. So I don't think titles define that. I think who we are as people define that. but I just want to spread an awareness, and I know a lot of people are aware, but already a new awareness to me anyway, of this problem of a very unequal level of power and intimidation that exists, that is unfortunate to have in our society. And I just pray that we can just be more trusting and be more forgiving, and definitely continue to sympathize and empathize with those who experience extreme injustice as a result of these abuses of power. All right, that was a mouthful. I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful water. I'm in my bathing suit, and I'm gonna be here for maybe another 45 minutes before I head out. Just wanted to make this short video. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.